Well, fake news spreads faster than the truth, and according to an MIT analysis, false information on Twitter is 70% more likely to be retweeted than factual information. How does this create potential risks for investors ahead of this year's election and potential risks for all of us? For Yahoo Finance's Melody Hom has the details for us in today's West Coast Wrap. Melody?
Hey, Julie. Yeah, this is an MIT study that Paul Donovan, the chief economist at UBS, is citing. And I think for our Yahoo Finance audience, of course, to your point, humans should be afraid and humans should be held accountable for spreading this kind of false information, which, to be honest, has not fully been checked, right? There has been very little accountability for bad actors on platforms like Twitter and Facebook. But he rightfully points out that even looking at, say, the coronavirus, right? It's most likely compared to the 2003 SARS virus, when essentially social media was non-existent. Now you see a lot of echo chambers and niche groups really kind of sparking that xenophobia and really encouraging perhaps more of this boycotting on China, a lot of tensions. You know, as someone who uses Korean platforms, Kakao Talk, a local Korean social media outlet, they've been proliferating a lot more fake news about the Chinese economy. It's just stoking a lot more racist and xenophobic fears. So that bodes very, very a lot of trepidation for investors and economists like Donovan, who says that it's probably the biggest risk going into 2020 because a lot of these boycotts and protests and even petitions that are circulated online are not necessarily organized in a proactive way where you can anticipate their outcome and their kind of momentum. So I think this is a really interesting conversation and shows an existential crisis that's happening within the election.
And Melody, just quickly, what are the implications for Twitter also?
Yeah, for Twitter, it's important to point out that a couple months ago, Jack Dorsey did ban political ads, and it has become almost a political act itself, right, for these leaders to come out and say, hey, we don't want to be involved. Whereas Mark Zuckerberg, of course, is doubling down on allowing these ads to float freely without being fact-checked.
Thanks, Melody.
Hey, investors, Zach Guzman here. Are you interested in learning more about the markets and getting the latest financial news? Well, then click right here to subscribe to our Yahoo Finance YouTube channel. Get the latest up-to-the-minute market analysis, big interviews in the world of finance, and information on how to manage your money every day wherever you are.